Hi, this is Traceyhd, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another Tarot and Oracle deck card review. And today I'm reviewing the Tarot of the Cloisters. And it's a very interesting deck. These are going to be round cards, comes in just a regular average cardboard box. And you want to be careful because I had a hard time getting this open. These tend to tear, so you may want to store them in a velvet bag. And let's just take a look at the cards. It's a very interesting design on the back. Cardstock is kind of on the thin side, so you want to be careful. They feel like they're coated, like a Teflon type of coating to make them durable, which is nice. Okay, and they're round. Some people don't like the round cards, saying that they're hard to shuffle. It just takes a while to get used to them. Very interesting. So let's take a look at what we have here. We have the Queen of Swords. And I like the fact that it looks like it's stained glass, like the design on them. It makes them unique. And the only other round set of cards I have are the tea leaf cards that are round. So this will be the second round deck that I've purchased. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So this is a very different take on the 10 of Pentacles. We're used to, seeing people on the card. This is just basically the 10 Pentacles, and then you have your shield, and then you have like your bounty down here, your abundance, your fruit, your grapes. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, the Magician. Sorry they're out of order. When I took them out of the box, I kind of like broke the deck of cards in half. I don't know why that happened. A lot of people like to see them in order, so I do apologize that they were a bit out of order. So the rest of them should be in order from here on out. Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. That's different. Usually the Empress is reclining the other way, but this is nice. The Emperor, the Hierophant, and he does look like the Hierophant. The Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice. You see these scales down here. The Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil. That is a scary devil card. The Tower. I love the Tower and the Hermit cards. Those are my favorite cards. They're the ones that sell me on the deck, and this is pretty interesting. It's a green tower. The Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, the World. Then we have the Ace of Vessels. So instead of saying cups, they're using the word vessel. Two of Vessels, Three of Vessels, Four of Vessels, Five of Vessels, Six of Vessels, Seven of Vessels, Eight of Vessels, Nine of Vessels, 10 of Vessels. We have the King of Vessels, the Knight of Vessels, the Page of Vessels. That's a cute card, isn't it? Queen of Vessels, Then we go into the Ace of Staves. So we're not going to have wands. We're going to be using the word staves on these cards. Two of Staves, which would be the Two of Wands. Three of Staves, which would be the Three of Wands. And so, like, they're kind of traditional because that's what we usually see. Someone looking out over the sea with the ships and stuff for the Three of Staves. And the same thing for the Four of Staves. We usually have the Four Wands with, you know, the wreath up here of flowers and greenery. So they're very traditional looking. And here too, the Five of Staves. We're so used to the Five of Wands with these people, you know, with their wands drawn in some kind of a conflict. Six of Staves. Yes, we're used to them on the horse, and we have the wreath up here. Seven of Staves. Eight of Staves. Nine of Staves, standing his ground. 10 of Staves. Now, normally we would have the person maybe bent over with the staves on their back. This one's carrying the pile of staves in front of him, the pile of wands. So that's a little different. King of Staves. Knight of Staves. Page of Staves. And I like when these cards have the page appearing as a young person, whether it's a young boy or young girl. Sometimes they'll have a princess. But I like when they do have them in the age group that I've come to know them as. To me, the pages are children under at least 12 years old. And then the knights are like teenagers up to maybe like 21. And then you have your king and your queen, which are mature adults, you know, that are definitely adults and not teenagers or children. So I like the depiction of the page being a young person. Queen of Staves, that's the Queen of Wands. And then we go into the swords. We have the Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, very traditional looking. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, leaving in the boat, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, 10 of Swords with the swords in the back. Now, you know, some people might find the stained glass type of effect to be a bit distracting. At first I thought it was, but you know what? You just get used to it. It's a very interesting idea to make them look like they're stained glass or mosaic, whatever you'd want to call it. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay, and then let's see how these are to shuffle. And these would be great for a beginner, great for a seasoned reader. Yeah, like anything else. I mean, you get used to them. A lot of people, with the tea leaf cards that I have, they came with like a mesh bag, and you put them in the bag and shake them up, and that's how you shuffle them. But I have no problem shuffling them by hand. These aren't bad at all. I like this deck. I really do. It's unique. It's colorful. Very nice purchase. It's going to be a welcome addition to my ever-growing tarot card collection. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe because I will be back.